At 18, I could barely speak 2 different languages. Fast forward 3 years later, I'm 21 and I'm conversational in 6 different languages.
É香港人啊, você como não? Não sou do Brasil, mas falo português. Nací en Nueva York, pero voy a la universidad ahorita en Los Ángeles.
Oh shit, you speak Spanish.
我不知道，我就是今天早上起床了，然后会说中文。
You're Chinese.
You guys have been asking for this video for a while, so here it is. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I learned each language, what worked, what didn't. At the end of the video, I'm going to help you guys apply the same tips to your language learning so you can learn those languages in 2025. Let's do it. All right, so let's take it back to the beginning. I was born to 2 Greek parents who moved to the US in their 20s. Μεγαλώσαμε στη Νέα Υόρκη και στο σπίτι ήταν και ελληνικά και αγγλικά. Όταν οι γονείς μου δούλευαν, η γιαγιά μας ήταν στο σπίτι να είναι μαζί με εγώ και τους αδελφούς μου και χωρίς να προσπαθώ ήταν something I just grew up around, you know? It's just like I grew up listening to some English and also to some ελληνικά. Θυμάμαι πως πήγαμε ελληνικό σχολείο για 10 χρόνια, αλλά θυμάμαι πως δεν μου άρεσε. I didn't like going, and I think it was just maybe 3 or 4 years, but I was pretty bored there. I think now my relationship and my level in Greek is something that a lot of kids of first-generation immigrants can relate to, where even if we don't speak the language super well now, it's because it's something we grew up around and heard, we always have that connection. We'll always still have some base level of the language. So that's kind of my relationship with Greek. I haven't formally studied it since then. It's just something that I grew up around and that I'm comfortable with my level with now. I honestly am somewhere, I would say, on the language levels, I'm somewhere around B1-ish, like I'm not great. So I think in the future, I do want to devote some time to actually improving my family's language and get better. Okay, the next language. Pues mi verdadera experiencia aprendiendo idiomas empezó con español. En la uni, cuando empecé en la universidad, tuvimos que elegir un idioma para estudiar, como 3 semestres de estudiando un idioma. Y pues para mí, elegí español. Y pues sí, empecé desde cero en la clase de 101, en que no sabía nada. Y tuvimos que tomar clases hasta 201, como 3 semestres de la clase. Y la verdad era que la mayoría de estos estudiantes, si solo hacían lo mínimo para pasar la clase, terminaron y no podían hablar muy bien. Así que solo estar en la clase, en la escuela, no significa que vas a alcanzar un nivel bastante bien de un idioma. Cuando yo estaba terminando con 201, tuvimos también que elegir en la uni un minor to do. Y yo estaba gustando de español y dije, pues sí, quiero saber más, quiero aprender más. Así que elegí español. Y eso significó que tenía que hacer como unos 4 o 5 clases más. Y eso, la verdad, era lo que me ayudó a alcanzar a ese nivel. Pues sí, estaba aprendiendo como gramática avanzado, estaba aprendiendo cómo formar oraciones más complejas, todo así. También algo que he compartido con ustedes en videos pasados era que también en 2023, en el verano, fui a Madrid para un mes para estudiar ahí. Estando en un lugar en que tienes esa inmersión, eso te va a ayudar bastante. Así que ahora sí, después de unos años aprendiendo español, me siento cómodo con el idioma. Creo que sí, algo que me gusta hacer cuando sientes cómodo con el idioma es no necesitas necesariamente practicar cada día para mantener tu nivel, pero sí puedes hacer unas cosas pasivas que para mí son como escuchando la música, viendo series en la tele, todo así. Así es. Okay, now we're getting into the hard stuff. I don't have a script, so I feel like I might just be rambling. But Cantonese time. 咁1、2、3、4 I gotta remember the numbers. 2020年，我認識我嘅女朋友 Julia， 佢係香港人。之前我未認識過香港人，咁我嗰陣我諗緊我想知道佢係邊度嚟嘅。我諗緊佢同媽咪打電話嗰陣，佢哋講，我諗緊我乜嘢都唔明，我想知道佢哋講咩。同埋呢次係我第一次自己學語，因為西班牙語係學校學咗，咁廣東話係我嘅第一次自己學。咁我開始喺 YouTube 揾廣東話嘅照片 ，and that's where I found the channel 5-Minute Cantonese or 5分鐘廣東話。Shout out Amanda, shout out to Losi Amanda, she is the best. This was a video playlist from absolute beginner to some intermediate Cantonese with over 150 videos. I would do try to do one a day. And something important here, if you are learning through content, it's important to take notes, because if you just watch some language learning video and move on, you're likely to forget those new phrases that you learned. So one thing I did, I'll show on the screen here, is for each lesson, I try to take notes of new words that I learned. That was super helpful. And obviously having someone that I can practice with and ask questions was super helpful, right? I had Julia around me after we met, and I could always ask her, 呢個用廣東話點講? And yeah, 我由2023 11月學到2024 5月，睇咗差唔多150照片. Once I got a little better and more comfortable with the language, there was a few other videos out there like Cantonese with Brittney. If you guys want to learn, she's a great resource to check some videos out. At this point, my Canto is still pretty beginner. I'm able to have conversations with people online, but it's not advanced to any level. Once I eventually do go to Hong Kong in the future, I think I'll do some more studying. Obviously, when I'm there, I'll have the chance to be immersed and improve it there. So that is the Canto story. All right, now. Agora a gente vai falar como aprendi português, que na verdade de todas é minha língua favorita de todas, na verdade. Depois de terminar aprendendo português, era maio de 2024, e eu fui para São Francisco para fazer um estágio aí para o verão. Eu estava pensando em qual idioma eu queria enfocar, em qual idioma eu queria aprender durante o verão. Era entre português e italiano. Eu tinha uma amiga na minha aula de espanhol que ela já falou português e me estava dizendo que eu preciso tentar aprender português. Então eu pensei, tá bom. Não sabia nada, na verdade, de idioma, como funciona, tudo assim. Eu sabia que era parecido com o espanhol, mas não sabia nada de como era. Comprei esse livro aqui, eu vou mostrar. What was it called? Tudo bem, vamos aprender português. Era para falantes de inglês, para aprender português de nível básico. Ademais disso, tudo o que eu fazia era ler esse livro cada dia. Que mais? Ouvindo da música do Brasil. E eu assisti também esse programa na Netflix, Brincando com Fogo. Então, depois de 3 meses, eu me sentia bem confortável com português. Mas aí, gente, a parte de falar, porque durante o verão eu só estava fazendo essas coisas de ler, essas coisas de ouvir a música, mas eu não falei com ninguém, né? Então, quando eu comecei a fazer meus vídeos na ometv em janeiro desse ano, essa foi a primeira vez que eu realmente falei como uma pessoa em português. Sim, eu acho que sim. Se você olha para falar de janeiro até agora, você vai ver que eu melhorei muito, porque falar consistentemente só precisa ser 1 vez por semana, 2 vezes por semana, te vai ajudar bastante. E sim, aprender português foi divertido. Eu sempre fico animado para conhecer pessoas do Brasil, do Portugal, aí na ometv. E eu espero que no futuro eu possa encontrar vocês um dia aí de viagem, tá bom？然后呢，在2023年，我开始学习广东话的时候，我也常常会学一点普通话，但我主要在学广东话。当我在1月开始做 ometv 的视频，我发现 ometv 有很多中国人用那个软件，那我决定我想提高我的普通话，我想学更好。我真正的学习都是通过 YouTube 的说说中文这样的频道，还有在 ometv 上跟人聊天。如果你看我从1月到7月的普通话，你会看到很大的进步，对吧？So, improving my Mandarin has been my main focus the past few months, and it's going to continue to be for the foreseeable future, just because it's really fun meeting people from there on ometv, and obviously, 普通话是一个很重要的语言，对吧？So after all these experiences, I'm confident that I know what really works when it comes to learning a language. In short, find real, authentic content at your level, save useful phrases that are important to you, that relate to you, and obviously get some speaking practice. But here's the thing, there isn't one single tool, one single platform that combines all these things and can help you learn. So I made one. This has been a special project I've been working on the past few months. I haven't shared anything yet because I wanted it to get to a good point for you guys. You guys know I'm a computer science student. I coded from scratch a language learning platform that you can watch your favorite YouTube videos with dual subtitles. You can click on any word and get an instant translation. You can get explanations using AI. There's just so much more. It's too much to get into all in this video. I'm gonna save it for its separate video, but I wanted to share it with you guys today. I've been using the platform to improve my Mandarin recently, and let me say, yeah, you're gonna wanna check it out. Oh, and most important of all, it's free to start using. It's not some crazy subscription. So if you're interested in learning like a polyglot does and finally making some progress on those language goals, the link is in the description. You guys can check it out. And to top it off, the first 3 people who comment pro in all caps in the comments of this video, I'll give you guys a free month of the pro version, unlimited features and all that. Apart from that, some general tips I can give you guys would be to check out my Learning Korean for 24 hours video. What I did there in that video, and the main thing I think that can help new learners, would be to find phrases that relate to you and also find common responses to those phrases. For example, hola, yo soy Mateo y me gusta jugar baloncesto. A common response someone might have to this is, ah, qué bien. ¿Y cuál es tu equipo favorito de baloncesto? Right? So when you prepare yourself for a response to a phrase you know, you're more likely to understand what somebody says back to you, compared to if you only learn the phrase that you want to say when somebody actually talks back to you. When you get in those moments to have conversations, you're less likely to understand them. From my experience in the different languages I've learned how polyglots actually learn language. It's pretty similar to this. It's phrases based around them. They find content at their level and they just engage in a lot of content, write down notes and do that. Pero sí, eso es la experiencia que como aprendí todos mis idiomas. I'm gonna be visiting my girlfriend for a few more days. So if you guys want a 24-hour Mandarin Cantonese vlog challenge or something, let me know in the comments and we can do one of those for you guys. And then once I get back home, we'll get on the ometv grind and get those videos back out for you guys too. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.